So homework for lesson 6, the first one there we did for you. Of course, the directions say write a sentence. So we need to be able to write a sentence. The first one we did together. Second one, let's hear a sentence on the second one. Jonas, what do you got? 82 degrees is 122 degrees warmer than negative 40. That's perfect. Question number 2, directions. Kellen.
A company produces screens of different sizes. Based on code, there will be a relationship between the number of pixels on the area of the screen. Pixel rightness and the relationship.
All right, proportional or not? If it is, then we got to say what the constant is. Corbin, what do you think?
I said no.
You said no? Brody?
Yeah, I'm a constant proportion. The thing is 5,184.
The constant of proportionality is 5,184. If you take the second number divided by the first, I believe you get that number for all of them, which makes it a constant. Yes, sir?
I got the constant proportionality at 5,172.
Anybody else get a constant there to confirm? What do you got?
I got 5,184.
Yeah, this is what I have as well. So that's what it should be. Dividing it out. It does say write an equation. Okay, so to get the number of pixels, to get this number, I just use P for pixels. I'm taking 5,184 times this number. So what should I represent this number with as far as a variable? S for square inches of a screen, sure. So 5,184 times S. That means all these numbers I'm taking times 5184 to get here. Number 3. Brooks.
What is the difference in height between 30 meters up a cliff and 87 meters off a cliff? What is the distance between these positions?
Okay, how many answers do we have there? 2. The first one, whenever it says difference, that means subtract. And you go in the order it tells you. So we're taking 30. That's listed first. Minus 87. Remember from yesterday, if you prefer to add, you put a plus sign right in between those two things. So what is 30 plus a negative 87? So have $30, spend 87. Negative 57 meters. Okay, that's the difference. Now it says the distance. Distance, remember, is always going to be positive for us. So let's just say how far apart are 30 and 87. So the negative is just not taken into account anymore because it's distance. 57 meters. So I would answer those two things for that one. One is difference, one is distance. Same thing for the second one. Still going to have two answers. Difference. And I'm going to go in order again. 100 minus the shark. How do I represent 30 meters below the surface of the water? That's represented by a negative 30. So what is 100 minus a negative 30? Two negatives in a row make a plus. 130, that's my difference. What's my distance between those two? It's the same thing, 130 meters. Again, distance will never be negative. Question number 4. You have $5 in debt, and then you spend another $6. Jonas? Negative 11. Again, if you prefer, negative 5 plus a negative 6. Same thing. You have $35 minus a negative 8. Two negatives in a row make a positive. So that's the same as 35 plus 8. Kaylee. Correct. Next one, I have a minus here again. 2/5 minus 3/5. Negative 1/5. If you prefer to make it a addition equation, that would be 2/5 plus a negative 3/5. Again, a lot of people prefer that. You get the same answer. You get the same answer. Next one, again, you have two negatives. I'm going to make it a plus right away. Negative 4 3/8 plus 1 1/4. We do not have a common denominator there, so we need that first. Common denominator would be 8. They are different signs, so I'm going to subtract the 2. What is 4 3/8 minus 1 2/8? Evan? 3 1/8. And then did you say negative? Yes? Yeah, it would be negative because this one's bigger. Negative 3 1/8. Questions on any of those four? You're going to have one like that on your warm-up today. Questions? All right, question number 5. Again, we decided we'd concentrate on the bottom one here. We are looking for the original price, so we are going to divide by 0.2. Got the decimal already moved. How many times does 2 go into 6? 3. Perfectly. 2 into 5. 2 into 12. And then, of course, fill in a 0. So my price of the meal was $32.60. It does say explain. We took the tip divided by the percent to get our answer. Question number 6, which is a scaled copy? Remember, sides must be proportional. Angles would be the same. This is from Unit 1, Lesson 2, so like the 3rd, 4th day of school, somewhere in there. Chesney. Okay, it's referring to A. So which one is a scaled copy of A? You said D. So like all the sides are doubled. Then it says find a pair of corresponding sides. Top one? Or this one right here? Okay, so that one would correspond to this guy. And then an angle. Top right corner. Okay, so we just have to show that. Corresponding sides and angles. It did say compare the areas as well. Top area, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Area is 7. Now, if it's twice as big, remember what that does to the area? It makes it 4 times bigger, 2 squared. So what's 7 times 4? 28. You can confirm that by counting the boxes if you would like. So that should be right on. Any other questions on those?